Will BTS's Jungkook fly to Russia? The mysterious journey made the army curious. The atmosphere of the international airport suddenly turned into an unusual frenzy. Not because of flight delays or storms, but because of the appearance of one person who was enough to make the entire social media universe tremble: Jungkook of BTS. The Golden Magne was seen in a casual yet deadly style, surrounded by security staff, walking briskly in the departure area. What makes it not just another spontaneous moment is a clue that is immediately captured by sharp army spies. The purpose of the flight, a piece of a ticket, a departure board that we caught by accident, or perhaps a whisper from an airport source. All those elements converge and sound the same one name: Moscow, Russia. The news spurred a lightning share, flooding Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram timelines with frantic hashtags.
Russia?
In a highly sensitive geopolitical situation like now, is it possible? The question resonated in every corner of the fandom, mixed with disbelief, concern, and burning curiosity. Speculation was popping up like a giant puzzle game. Is it related to a highly classified military agenda? It's no secret that Jungkook has become the face of South Korea's conscription. Or maybe this is the beginning of an ambitious solo project involving collaboration with a Russian artist. Could it be an epic music video shot on Red Square? Or the most unexpected, is this purely a personal journey that just happens to unfold? However, behind all those guesses and anxieties was hidden an emotional shock that only a true army could feel. Not about the goal, but about him. In all the videos that are circulating, behind the sunglasses and the exact steps, there is a slight faint smile that expands on Jungkook's lips. That expression is not the expression of someone who is heading for a heavy mission or obligation. It was an expression of pure joy, anticipation of something new, an adventure. A subtle gesture that says, "Calm down, I'm fine." And in the end, the truth speaks. As it turned out, the mysterious trip was in no way connected with Russia. It is a misconception formed from half-baked information. Jungkook did fly, but in a completely different direction, to a destination that actually made the army breathe a sigh of relief and jump for joy. Russia is just a misread name in that brief airport drama. The mystery unfolds not with disappointment, but with relief and laughter over the chaos that has occurred. The journey once again proved one thing: even the simplest of Jungkook's steps have the power to stop the world, reminding us all how powerful the influence of an idol can be in the course of his life. The initial panic about Russia has now turned into an internal joke among the army. All the worries and wild speculation have melted away, replaced by sweet anticipation for the results of a new work and the pride of seeing it explore the world in its own way. This short journey, which begins with uproar and riddles, ultimately becomes a story about trust. He teaches army to once again trust that Jungkook knows what is best for himself. That behind all the spotlights and cameras, he is a capable individual and has a deep passion for his life, both as an artist and as an ordinary Jungkook. And for the world, it is a simple reminder: sometimes the best goals are not the most mysterious, but rather those that bring peace and a sincere smile, both to oneself and to the millions of people who watch each step. Now, all the pieces of the puzzle have come together perfectly, forming a whole and beautiful picture. The uproar at the airport, the whispers about Russia, and his enigmatic smile all have found their most satisfying conclusions. A few weeks after his return to South Korea, a masterpiece was born. Not through a massive announcement, but through a simple upload on the Weverse platform. Jungkook looks immersed in the music, singing a catchy melody. And in a short live broadcast to celebrate the song's release, Jungkook finally addressed the drama in his typical way, plain and entertaining. "I heard you all thought I went to Russia," he said with a chuckle, his eyes lit up.
No.
"I'm just going somewhere warm and fun to make something special for the army. Thanks for worrying." A simple sentence is like releasing all the remaining tension that may still remain. He acknowledged the panic of his fans, understood their concern, and then gently assured that everything was fine. She even humorously shared her experience of trying spicy food that made her cry but wanted to try again, The mysterious journey that started from the airport noise was eventually turned into one of the sweetest moments remembered in the history of fandom. A reminder that behind all rumors and speculation, the most important thing is communication and trust. For ARMY, this episode is no longer about the wrongness of purpose, but about the journey itself, about how a mistake can turn into a beautiful surprise, and how a certain Jungkook, once again, proves that his sincere intention to please his fans always comes at the end. The story closes not with a question mark, but with a harmonious ending, waiting for the next adventure that will surely come. Jungkook was seen again, this time in a more relaxed but still masculine style, wearing a black hoodie and cargo pants, with large headphones covering his ears. His pace was quick and purposeful, surrounded by his manager and security staff. What made the ARMY flinch was a small detail caught by the paparazzi's lens, a basic Chinese conversation guidebook that seemed to be slightly poking out of the pocket of his backpack. Speculation immediately exploded, but this time with a different nuance. There was no panic like Russian rumors before. On the contrary, the fans are full of enigmatic enthusiasm and amused laughter. Will she collaborate with a Mandarin singer? Or maybe record a variety show? Or, what fans love the most, is it just another musical vacation where he explores a new culture and maybe, just maybe, will share again his magical studio footage for fans? This time around, the ARMY seems to have learned not to jump to the worst conclusions right away. They watched, waited, and savored every little hint with light, loving hearts, trusting that the man behind the hoodie knew what he was doing. They have understood the pattern. Each mysterious journey of Jungkook is not the end, but the beginning of a beautiful surprise that he is lovingly preparing.